Welcome to Tensions Oracle. Thank you for joining me today. So today is going to be just a little quick reading. I'm just going to, you see what the reading is about. Everything is allegedly. So I was just doing this for myself, but I decided to record it. So and the reason why I'm doing this because I saw something where it was like, oh, he's just using her for her money and they in it on together. So I was like, let me see. All right, so the question that I asked was, why is he with her? Okay, that's the question I asked so far. And so far, the first cards I got was the Seven of Wands, Five of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. So, Five of Swords represents, um, it's like grief, okay? But Swords is mental. So, it could be the mental load somebody has. But the Five of Swords also represents, you know how you, like, say you and another person is going at it, okay? And y'all been going at it for a minute. So y'all arguing. And the other person is like, you know what? They just throw, because see, this person is carrying, this bird is carrying three swords and this two on the ground. So the other person has said what they're going to say, they're done with it. So that's why you have the two swords down there. Okay, they're done. The other person still has things they want to get off their chest. Okay, they ain't done talking yet. They think, oh, okay, so they didn't got quiet or they didn't give up, so that means I won. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you won. It just means that person don't have time to deal with it no more. They're done with it. You may not be done with it, but they are. Okay, so now you have the Seven of Wands here. So the Seven of Wands is you protecting yourself. So here you have these, and the wands represents action. So these are the things that you're doing to protect yourself, to defend yourself, because it's like you're dealing with thing after thing after thing. And then now it's like, this is what I'm going to do. I got to keep fighting this off to protect myself, or I got all these battles that I'm dealing with, but I'm also in defense mode as well. So here you have somebody defend, feeling like they have to do things to protect or defend, and it don't mean against somebody actually physically attacking them. It could just be the mental thing over here. So these are the things that you do to save face or feel good about yourself, or however you want to put it. So these are all the things that I'm doing. These are the actions that I'm doing to protect myself, because here I'm already dealing with certain things mentally. Okay. So these are the things that I'm doing in the process of dealing with this. Now, on the outside over here, you have the Seven of Swords, mental again. So this Seven of Swords represents the mental manipulation or the tactics that people do to get what they want. So, in this one, this this person has three swords in their back. They're carrying two, and two is in the ground as final. You know, you put it in the ground, you're done with it. It's buried. It's finished. Okay, you still carrying stuff, and then you got some backstabbing over here. So Seven of Swords represents manipulation, people playing mental games with you, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a negative thing, because you could be using, because like Seven of Swords, like the magician, and it's like you're using what you know and your intellect, or however you want to put it, to get what you want, whether that's backstabbing or not. Okay. And over here, it's like you still got something in your hand to do over here. So you're using what you know to get what you want. but it's manipulation behind it. So whether the manipulation is good or bad depends on how it plays out. So here you have somebody dealing with something already, all right? Then they're trying, what they're doing, the actions that they're taking is for self-protection mode or defensive mode, okay? Could be ego. And then over here, they're doing certain things, playing mind games and doing certain things, to get what it is that they want. All right. Okay. So, Eight of Wands, Nine of Swords, the Hangman. So now we have these coming out. So the Eight of Wands. Okay. So the Eight of Wands with the Seven of Wands. This is something, Eight of Wands is forward movement. So you moving on, going forward. It could be fast movement as well, but it's like going into the future, moving forward. Okay. Then you have the Hangman, and the Hangman represents you at a point to where you have to observe where you are so you can know how to move forward. So if that means you have to stop, I had to take a moment to evaluate my situation to see where it is that I need to be or go next. Okay, so I can't move forward because I'm in a space where I have to see what it is that benefits me. And over here, you have the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords is restless nights. You can't sleep, you worried, you're stressed. So with that, things are moving fast. Like everything is coming. The future is coming. Things are moving forward. So it's like your future self or the forward movement that you have. But it's like you're standing still. Things are moving around you. Like things are happening around you, but you're not at a place that you're ready to move forward yet because you're still trying to figure out what it is that you need to do for you. Okay. And then that is connected to you're not, whatever it is that you're dealing with is not done. Okay. So you got some things here that you're still trying to deal with, you still trying to work through mentally. So you stuck. Okay. And then over here, you're trying, the things that you're doing to, like I said, it could be ego based. You're trying to do certain things to defend, protect, save face, whatever it is. People throwing stuff at you. Okay. And it's like it's moving too fast. Okay. Things are moving too fast for you because you're not even ready to go where it is that you need to go yet. And over here, like I said, the manipulation, like I said, it doesn't have to necessarily be bad. It's somebody playing games, but it doesn't necessarily have to be in the bad way, but somebody is, moving things in their favor to get what they want, but it's like they're stressed out. If you look at this, this person is to themselves, you can't see it. This person is still like they're contemplating, they're worried. It's like, what am I going to do? Because see, you first of all, things are moving too fast, or things are moving fast. Life is going on fast, however you want to put it. But you're not in a place where you're ready to move forward yet. You standing in one spot. Like I'm not going forward. I'm not going backwards. I'm staying right where I am. I'm comfortable where I am right now because I need to work out what it is that I want. And it's like you worry and you're stressed about it. So it's concerning you, okay? But it's also here, it's like how do you say it? Like I don't I want to get, it's like I'm doing things to get what I want, but I'm also worried about how the outcome is. What's going to come of it here. Okay, let me pause there. Okay, I'm 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 cooking my pie, so I had to stop. Okay, so that's what we have so far. So now, let's see. I'm gonna pull this one out. Sorry, okay. All right. All right, so we got the Hermit, Knight of Cups, the Sun. Okay. All right, so now we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is like an offering to you, a love offer, something that's being offered to you. Somebody is coming in to offer you something. Okay. You're being offered something, an opportunity, but it's more it's like a love offering. All right. So there's some type of opportunity here for you, but it's hesitation in taking the opportunity because there's some things that you're dealing with mentally, internally here, okay, within yourself. And over here we have the Hermit. The Hermit is where it's like when you go within, it's like when you go within to see what it is that you actually kind of like this with the hangman, but it's in, you're doing some internal work, you're looking within. Okay, with the hangman it's just like you're stopping to evaluate your situation. But the Hermit is you going within yourself in order to see where it is that you need to go, what it is that you need to do, what it is that you need to change within yourself, what it is that's been happening with you. So it's like when you're doing shadow work, kind of like to yourself, because this is your alone time where you go within to discover what it is that you need or do not need. Okay. um but here is with things moving too fast. Like I said, it's fast forward movement. So you could be feeling rushed into something, but you're going within to see what it is that you really want. And over here it's like so many, when the Seven of Wands, it's like you're in a battle. So it's like people are throwing things at you, you're presented with so many things at one time, and it's like, and it's catching you off guard. Like, I ain't ready for that, and now I got this to deal with it. Now I got that. So you got all these things happening fast for you. Now you're going within to see what it is that you need. Okay, is this where I want to be? Is this what I want to do? Is this, do I need to change these things about myself? Do I need to change the environment that I'm in? All of those things happens when you go within. Okay, and then you have the Sun card, and the Sun card is supposed to be the good things. It's supposed to be good. Okay. The sun is shining, things are great, success, happiness, and abundance. But when that sun brings those things to you, it also highlights some other things that may not be so good for you. So yeah, you might have the success and an abundance, but then that success and abundance brings out the things like, oh, now I can see, now I see this is not good for me, and that's not good for me, and that wasn't serving me, and all of these things. So it can highlight issues as well as bring success and abundance. And then here with the sun, where you see you're supposed to be having all this success. So if you're having all this success, why are you worried? Why are you stressed? If you're doing so well, why are you stressed? What's the manipulation about? You getting what you want. Like I said, so it could highlight some other things. It's highlighting this offer that you've been brought here or that you have presented to you. It's making you say, like, oh, this is all of these good things, but now I'm seeing some other things also. And now I got to go within myself to see what it is that I actually want. Okay. All right, what is it? Two of Cups. So this is the relationship. Okay. So this is the relationship that you have. So now I got to put it right in. So the Two of Cups is supposed to be a relationship that is well balanced. So both of you giving equally to each other, balancing it out. You offer me what I need, and I offer you what you need. We understand, and we understand each other. We there for each other. Everything is balanced and equal. So it's an equal relationship, right? Mm-hmm. All right, so what about this relationship here? So we have the Queen of Swords and the Fool. Okay, so like I said about this relationship, I already explained what it is. The first one that came out was the Fool. So this is the new beginnings. So this is something like a new start. I can go out there and I'm stepping out on faith with this new relationship that I have. You know, everything is good. Okay. So that is the Fool card. You having a new start, the beginning of something new. Whatever was happening in the past is over, and here's the new relationship that you have been placed in or put yourself in. Okay. Now you have the Queen, and look at it. Look at it. The Queen of Swords. Now, here with the Queen of Swords, she has this necklace on, which is kind of like the heart. So, the Queen of Swords is how you say it? It's someone. It's feminine. It could be feminine or masculine, but it's going to be the feminine energy here. And this is someone who can come in and they know how to talk to you, how to motivate you. But they also have that, because this one has that love for you. They also know how to they have wisdom in certain things. Because they go like, so say for instance, this person has been in previous relationships. And so they've learned based on those previous relationships, okay, so that went wrong in this relationship, that I was wrong in this, they was wrong in this didn't work out, blah, blah, blah. So now coming forward, I have to do blah, blah, blah when I'm in relationships because I have to do this, or they have to, I expect this. But it's not in a negative way, it's an encouraging way. So it's like I've learned and I'm using my experience to bring you this. And so this person, you can see this big necklace on her neck, but it's green, so that means it's representing that's that love that she's bringing. Okay, so it's love there with this new relationship that you're being offered, but it's like behind the scenes you got some other stuff, personal things that you're dealing with that doesn't really have nothing to do with this over here, this relationship over here. Don't have nothing to do with that. It's just what you've been dealing with internally, and you trying to evaluate where it is that you want to go from here. So it's not saying like, oh, this relationship, it ain't all that. It ain't saying that. It's like, yeah, this is a new start for me, something I can come in. But behind that is all of this other personal stuff that you're dealing with. So I just want to come and do that. I was gonna go do more, but it'll take too long. So I'm gonna stop here with this. I might come back and ask another question, but maybe not. So if let me know what y'all think about that. Leave your comments in the comment section, and thank you for watching.